Quiet on the set. You're listening to WRFB, Radio Free Britannia, and no other freaking better place in the world than Deltona, Florida. Here you are, lunch with no other than the dynamic duo, Laz and Jack.
Greetings, everybody. This is Laz.
And this is Jack. Welcome to another edition of Lunch with Laz and Jack, where we interpret the news so you don't have to.
That's right, bringing you our own brand of news right here inside Shroud Avatar 5 days a week for your viewing and listening pleasure. Welcome to today's show, everybody. Today is Tuesday, January 30th, 2016, and January's here and gone. I'll tell you what, been a quick month. That's for sure.
I don't know what's happened to it.
I'm telling you, man. I just blinked and it was New Year's, man. It was New Year's just yesterday, wasn't it?
It seems like it. But at the same time, I mean, we still have 56 days to awesomeness.
56 days till awesome?
Yeah, awesomeness.
Till
It's not just
awesomeness.
awesome, it's awesomeness.
And what makes that different from just awesome?
Well, it adds a ness on it.
Okay, I'll give you that.
It's like you've got a lock, and then you add a lock, then you add a nest to it, and then it's awesomeness. So it's Loch Ness. Yeah, I mean, you add a nest to almost anything, and it makes it so much cooler.
Like Loch Ness, yeah, okay. Awesomeness.
Something.
Laz Ness.
Yeah. Hi, Hippie and Dollar. How's it going? Hi, Eagle.
Hi, folks. How are you? Yeah, we had somebody in chat earlier. What is it?
TDJ 98.
Yeah. Wants a shout out, so there's your shout out if you're
Well,
watching
it helps
repeat.
if you would have been here while we were live and not.
You get it either way around here. Is all you got to do is ask questions. We'll answer them as soon as we get to them. And here we are. We're getting to them. But that's right. 56 days till lunch. We got 3 days, 2 hours, 56 minutes, and some odd seconds till
the postmortem.
Till the postmortem. That's right.
I'm gonna have to message Barrick about something about that.
Why?
I don't know if I'll be able to make it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Where are you gonna be?
Home.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you don't have other plans. You just don't know if you're gonna be feeling like going out that day. Is what you're saying?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, man, my glow's back. God dang it.
Well, stop targeting yourself, man. Stop targeting.
Reset my glow values.
Yeah. Tell you what, man.
You hit escape and then
Keep
you
playing
go to
with yourself
video,
like that, man. Weird things are
where it
gonna
says
happen.
highlight
You go
strength?
blind.
Yeah.
That's reset it. That's reset my glow
All
values.
the way down to 0.
And just for that, I'm gonna click on you. I'm gonna make you glow. How you like that?
So Falcon's Lantern wants to know what's her name.
What's her name? Yeah,
Yeah.
Rosie.
No, not. It's normally Rosie, but no. Econdis is stuck at loading at 94%. There was a patch that came out today, patch number 7.
That's right. We do have patch notes this morning.
Repatch that.
Repatch.
Yeah.
Nasty patch.
I'm thinking that 727 will be here about 2 o'clock in the afternoon. What do you think?
What makes you say that?
In 10 minutes.
Well, did you have any technical issues getting to the lot this morning?
None. Aside for the fact
you
that there
didn't.
was a patch, so I logged out, then my machine went haywire. But other than that,
See,
yeah.
I patched, logged back in, was pelicaned, was running around in the T pose, or actually not in the T pose, but I was running around and sliding around my lot for a little bit, and then I went to quit the game again to recheck when someone had to summon me to the lot, and that fixed it. So,
Well,
yeah,
you're here.
yeah.
Keep listening around here.
Yeah, you got to keep a GM around.
And I don't know. I don't know if I should even bring up that topic on the forums. You want to touch on that one? Have you been following the news out there? You've been following the hot topics and what's going on?
I always do, and it's one where, I mean, we can talk about it, but do you want to talk about what's in the patch first, and then we can derail, or actually, then we can change gears and
let's give them the patch notes. That'll give us both time to actually. I didn't have that planned, but I have that. Give us time to get that up and set up on screen. So patch notes as of 11 a.m. Build number 726. That's right.
Yes. They fixed an issue that caused the cooldown meter to be incorrect for glyphs placed on the utility bar. Fixed number format issue with glancing blow chance, which caused it to appear as 0 on items. Fixed an issue with enchantment requirements being at level 20. And Demai, Cassie's advisor, and Ardoris will now also award the I Heart You emote asked about love.
There you go.
And don't forget the fingers have some slight separation in the I Heart You emote. It's not the full. It's not the. Let's do it like this. It is like.
Yeah, haven't got it yet. We were supposed to go out and do some emote hunting yesterday, but Justin and Eclipse got sidetracked. Deco calls and
Deco jobs.
Deco calls and Laz gets stuck holding the bag.
Well, the other
but that's
day they were
okay.
also
I got a really
in
nice, cool lot out on Graph Island last night.
Yeah. Yeah, they put. Marguerite says they did put 2 of the missing hats back in. Yeah, so Cardan, Marbane, and Ardoris will tip his hat to avatars who have completed the Path of Love, allowing them to receive the tip hat emote.
One of my favorite emotes since I don't have the thumbs
conversation.
up anymore.
Well, thumbs up. One of the thumbs up emotes.
The fans,
was actually supposed to be
it was a recruiter reward, wasn't it?
Yeah, and you know what? I sold that account and I forgot to give it to myself.
I don't think it's teachable. I've been told it's not teachable.
Okay.
Yeah, so don't feel bad. Yeah.
No, I sold an account with that thumbs up emote and I forgot to charge more for it.
Oh well, yeah.
Oh well, someone got a deal. They updated Prevent's conversation in the South Majestic Forest to eliminate errors that could occur when asking him about his friends. And they fixed stuck spots and players falling through terrain in the Sunless Barrens. DOTs will no longer be parryable, blockable, dodgeable, partial hit, or critical attack after the first tick. So if it hits you, it's going to do damage. They fixed crafting errors, which is good.
That makes sense. That's actually something that makes sense. Absolutely.
Yeah, so that is fixing an unintended bug. Fixed crafting errors that sometimes occurred when crafting refinement recipes, and the truth chest no longer has invisible arms.
Whatever that means.
Yeah. So the chest no longer has arms. And that's our patch notes for 726 with a slew of known errors.
Yes, known issues. Actually longer than the patches, but
yes.
Most of those are redundant and carried over, still sitting and being worked on. I believe some of them are actually Unity issues, so I'm not going to even touch that.
A few of them.
What's that?
A few Unity issues.
But moving right along, there was a conversation started yesterday, and I see it's taken off and it's been locked, which does not surprise me around here. I had read the first couple of notes because that's all there were last night, and now I'm going back to revisit that. I'm going.
Which one are you talking about? The dev actions?
Yeah, the one I just posted.
Okay, the one you just posted. Yes. Let me get.
Yeah, no scroll back. Or just, fresh meat there for you. How about that?
Yeah. So this starts off with a post by Mac2. He began after asking the question twice if selling XP is okay, and both times he was told it was. Okay. Have the conversations to prove it. Second, while trying to show a bug to a dev, afterwards getting 5 demons spawned on him and getting killed and losing XP, he learned his lesson. He reports bugs through people he knows in the bug brigade now, which was supposed to be disbanded. I don't know. I report newest one today is having a dev spawn ghost on him while he was in the monkey room. I use almost exclusively death in his monkey deck, and he can't do crap about undead with that deck. Luckily, the person he was with could. So it looks like he's being trolled by a dev for some odd reason.
Well, apparently he's got a beef that they were doing something and there were some NPCs dropped apparently, and we know that happens from time to time. It happens right here on the lot. Of course, we don't ascertain any penalties from that since death is meaningless in towns, unless I guess you're PvP.
No, death is meaningless in towns, period.
In towns, even PvP?
Yeah,
See, I don't PvP, so I couldn't answer that.
PvP doesn't kill XP either. It just has the possibility of losing gear and a little bit of cash.
Gotcha. But,
so,
it's just a little whine. I guess, he does have a valid complaint. Now, if they were testing something and he understood that going in is one thing. Having things spawned in the middle of a deadly place, a place that's already deadly, I don't know if I buy into that.
Pretty impressive spot.
Was that you, List? Was that you?
Well, I was going to joke with him. I said, "Is that you and Gixie out there?" And again, there's you don't know whether that's actually true. I mean, is there a ghost spawn anywhere out there? I mean, or nobody?
Yeah, this is actually a post on the forums list.
There's a link right there in Discord. You can go ahead and take a look at it.
Yeah, I'm going to message it to him directly just so that way he can see it.
He's right here in Discord listening.
Five demon spawns sound familiar, List?
Yeah. Something like anybody you know?
Does that ring a bell?
I personally enjoy it when the devs summon monsters on me.
Actually, he says he should totally apologize. That was totally him.
I didn't know. I meant it to be 7 demons.
They were level 2 ghosts, so.
Yeah.
But apparently, you struck a nerve. Let's put it that way.
You can't dig a joke.
There you go, Mac. There is a formal apology right there on this show.
It
wasn't meant to.
2 ghosts is not 5 demons. I don't know.
Yeah.
Somebody's telling a fib here.
But the first part is being selling XP. Is it okay?
That was another topic that I tagged in here.
This is actually a huge one because it has resulted in a lot of threads being banned from the forums and all kinds of discussions about
they
it.
just don't learn, When they've told, here's the topic, don't create more threads, and they create more threads, they're going to get banned. Let's get that straight.
So the official policy has been for a very long time that it is perfectly acceptable to sell XP to players as long as you are not engaging in an exploit. Now, some people are like nitpicking and taking things out of context. Laz, you need to check your phone.
Okay.
And but so it's one where, of course, on the forums, they can sit there and say, you know what, we're not going to allow you to sell services. Now, there are all kinds of issues because they realize that they cannot police. They do not have the staff, nor nobody has the staff to police real money transactions in and out of the game. And they have taken the approach that, you know what, we are not, this is caveat emptor. We are not going to support these issues. We are not going to deal with these issues. Now, what they have said is you cannot sell XP for cash services on the forums, but you can do it for game gold. And when there is a market that is available for game gold $2, you're just skipping that game gold, purchasing the game gold or doing something else to go, hey, you know what, I'm going to pay you $20. Let's go ahead and get a bunch of XP.
We have another post pertaining to that I posted, of course, entitled, Are We Running an Escort Service Now?
Absolutely.
Yeah. So now you're just paying for my time and companionship.
Absolutely.
Stores, I tell you.
The funny thing is about that is any XP accrued during that time, you know what? I'm not paying for that.
That's
you
right.
Didn't pay for that. You just paid for my ability to have a bunch of GMs that you don't have while we sit here and talk or engage in some cyber
GM
love.
Training fee.
Exactly.
Perfectly
and
legal.
So it's one where, you know what? It's something that's impossible to regulate. And the reason is because, you know what, they allow real money transactions. The difference is that the entire terms of service are about Master Valo is going over the in the terms of service is where it says that there is a point about power leveling. But at the same time, that is only when if you look at the legal definition, it's tied to the exploit. So it's not something where they say, hey, this is an exploit. No, it's like abusing like an exploit and then using it to power level someone else is a bannable offense.
Yeah.
But offering a power leveling service is
after
not
you've put the time, sweat, and energy in. Yeah.
Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah.
When he's going for any commercial use is forbidden. You know what? That's going after straight up gold farming companies and them having gold farmers. It's not going after an individual because realistically, how many hours a day would you actually have to power level people in order to actually make some money?
Old farming companies, you say?
2?
Yeah.
What the hell is that?
I don't know.
Yeah.
4 hours a day?
Old farming company.
$100 a day?
Well,
That's pretty hefty profit. That's $700 a week. I mean, yeah.
That doesn't pay much. Yeah, it really doesn't. Unless you're earning
Yeah.
Well, $25 an hour. Yeah.
You can make that at Taco Bell. Just have spiffy.
No.
Yeah, right.
You can't make that at Taco Bell.
On another note, though, Marguerite says the Bug Brigade is back, but just with a different role. Do you want to elaborate on that for us, Marguerite?
Let's continue this real quick.
Okay.
So the issue is if you make money anywhere, even if you're selling stuff on eBay, that is actually a taxable income. So
Are you the IRS? You the IRS now or what?
The IRS will take their cut out of anything they want to.
Are we going to get
They just
into
have to find-
the
Now,
Bitcoin
if you-
processing fees that all transactions are going to be monitored to?
Yeah, exactly. But Portalarium is not affiliated with the IRS. They are not a taxing authority. They are not a government authority. They're just providing a game service. And so if you start looking like, you know what, people are going to have more time and more money than you, and it's one where it's every single game. I don't care what it is. If there are multiple revenue streams, you know what? People with lots of money will spend their money however they want to in order to compete. You look at like silly skins like in Counter-Strike. I've unboxed way too many things there, and some of my skins I've sold for $400. Okay, I am supposed to report that as income to the IRS. That is a conversation not between me and Valve. That is a conversation between me and the IRS.
Cut.
Yeah.
Strike that. Reverse that. Last.
Hey,
Gotta edit that out.
what?
Admission.
What the escort?
Never mind. Movie.
What? You don't like the escort missions?
Your admission of guilt.
What? That I have sold things?
What? Yeah.
Go for it.
I'm going to say, yeah, what? Yeah. I sold a lot the other day for $300. I really feel bad about that. No, I don't feel bad about that at all. Especially when it didn't cost me half of that.
Well, the difference is you actually have to go through and say how much money you spent on something in order to find out what the profit is, and you owe money on the profit. And so it's a profit and loss scenario. And that is not Portalarium's responsibility. And if they're going to try to insinuate themselves into that, that becomes a huge problem. And things like the tax law changes about like e-coins and everything else, like the bitcoins and the blockchain stuff, are not supposed to impact something that's completely virtual, but people assign value to things that are virtual all the time.
Even exists. How can you tax it?
Yeah, and it's
they'll find a way. Believe me.
They will find a way, but it's one where, you know what, the game company really has no control over it, and unfortunately, Portalarium's stuck in an area that puts them between a rock and a hard place, because they want the game to be the best for everybody. They want to prevent gold farmers from coming into the game. They want to allow that player-driven economy. But at the same time, it's like you're going to have players that turn around and sell gold, they sell power leveling service, they sell everything.
Let me then take this down just a slightly different path.
No, they don't have the...
We have another thread about the mining accounts. Basically, you use the free trial and you mine the living daylights out of it until you have enough resources to actually turn around and sell on the market. You sell that, you buy the account, you sell off the account, boom, wash, rinse, repeat. What do you think about that?
I really don't.
What's your day job?
So their
we got people out there saying that thanks for helping my company out. I'm going to have 50 people doing this day in and day out. Then they're publicly saying this on the forums.
Well, you run into the other issue. You forget a little thing. Portalarium tracks your MAC address, your IP address, all of your digital footprint. And when they go through and ban accounts, they ban that entire thing. Right. Anything associated with, say, that MAC address, which is your computer's network card.
I spoofed it.
So again, they're not doing anything illegal.
Yeah, and so
well, that's what I'm saying. I mean, what's to stop somebody from having 50 people playing on 50 accounts, mining out there, And then when they finish, they cash out the gold, they cash out the account, and they sell it. What's to stop them from doing that? I'm curious how that's
Nothing.
going to be combated. You know?
Oh, when they get caught. When they get caught, I guess they can be stopped.
Well, again, there's nothing against the terms. They're giving them the free account to
Well-
work with to begin with.
That's where that part about the well, actually, it's not using an exploit, so yeah.
Exactly. You
Well,
take
like
the
I
free
said, don't
account,
quit
you
your
go
day
out
job.
and mine till you have enough ore to afford the account plus some, and you
That's a lot
cash
of
it out.
time there.
I
That's
mean-
a lot of time.
Hey,
Again,
you know what?
that's the whole idea. Time equals money. That's exactly
Yeah,
the
but
idea,
that's not
Zeb.
enough money to fuck around with.
Do you remember the other day when I said there are real,
That's your export.
not a lot of gold sinks in the game?
Yeah, right.
I don't know about that, and I don't recall that comment, but
You
refresh
missed
my
that
memory.
comment. Yeah.
I think
Go
the
back
load
and listen to
screen's
the
enough
tape.
time sink, isn't it? Isn't the load screen
No,
enough
I said
time sink?
gold
For God's
sink.
sakes.
Gold,
Yeah,
We said
not
time-
refresh my memory.
Time sink. Go ahead.
Yeah, and so if you really think about it, there's not really a lot of gold sinks in the game other than paying lot taxes.
What are you talking about?
Maybe some repair,
I
but
don't know,
at the
gold
time,
sinks, repair,
Photos for your armor.
reagents, ingredients,
Wait,
yeah,
wait,
armor.
Hold on.
Yeah, Jack
Hold on.
wears newbie armor, so
Hold on.
he can't be included
Fines.
in that.
Fines, taxes.
If you turn around, you can farm your reagents for a less cost. When you're doing mass farming, you can get that reagent cost down to 1.5 gold.
It takes
Okay.
a lot of time. It takes a lot of time. to do
Okay.
You get me
It
Black
takes
Pearl
time.
down to 1.5 gold, and I'll love you forever.
That's the
Long
only
time.
that's the only
Only a long
reagent
time.
that doesn't spawn enough or is farmable. So that's the only one that actually costs money.
And
but
is
when you
used
start-
in 90% of everything we do.
Hey,
You're going down a rabbit hole, Jack.
Yeah.
no. But you turn around and you look at the fact that is that one black pearl used every single time you cast that spell?
No, not supposed to be.
Depends on
It never
what I
has
got
been,
equipped.
And
If I'm
No,
holding an item that has a 200% reagent increase, yeah, it's used every single time. Hello.
okay, only when you use
Enough.
only when you use
So when I'm holding 2 of those
An item
onks,
that-
it's
Hey, only when you
400%.
use that. Only when you use that. But the normal is about 20% chance to consume reagents.
Well, it still
Okay.
consumes
So
it.
1 in 5.
rate.
So you get one black pearl, you can cast 5 different spells.
No, you can't.
I don't know about that.
Yes.
I would
Because
bet your
it's
luck
only-
you don't get 5
You're
spells
reading
off
20%
on
wrong,
one
I
black
think.
pearl.
Hey, Shroud,
20% is not.
we do know that Shroud math is extremely flawed, okay?
I bet you
Extremely
get
flawed.
maybe 3 off, just because I know
suck up a
Shroud
lot of
math.
reasons
Shroud
for
math?
that, but I can tell you that.
But
Yeah.
anyway, moving right along.
Yep.
Where are we moving to?
No,
Pulling
just
you
move
out
it
of the
along.
rabbit hole.
It's-
Come on,
it's,
grab the rope.
keep going.
Not my fault, but as Valo says that the best way to do it is to find a way for companies to incur transaction fees and take a
Well,
little bit out of that, make everything official.
Everybody out there is going, well, Portalarium just should make a experience obsidian potion that you can just buy and max your experience so you can spend it on, which at that point then it's pay to win. But so I don't think that'll ever come to fruition.
That's one where it's like you run into that rock in a hard place.
Yeah.
There is no good solution, and it's one where they either have to bite the bullet and say, okay, we are going to do this, but we're going to take a little cut out of every single transaction, or they can say, yeah, know what? We don't have the staff to police this. It is players supporting players doing other things that they want to, because you know what? Since day one, we have allowed players to sell accounts, trade accounts, sell items, and do everything else. And imagine what they would do if they sat there and said, you know what? You can't do any of this. Any item that you have is only tied directly to your account. There is no economy at that point.
Yeah, at that
which
point.
means that you wouldn't be able to trade items. You wouldn't be able to sell items. You would have zero economy.
So two things for you. One, you said check my phone. I never got anything, so I don't know what you were talking about. And two, Alphine says, Jack, you really need to go into combat more often.
Well,
He kind of feels bad for you.
That's a possibility.
you know what? When you wear newbie gear, my repair bill is so low.
Yeah, that's
I
right.
also get repair scrolls off of drops. So
That doesn't even. See, repair scrolls used to be a gold sink. You know, teleport and recall scrolls used to be a gold sink until y'all started giving them away. Focus and health potions used to be a gold sink till y'all started giving them away. Yeah, I don't get it. Yeah, I just don't get that part. But
it's all
those drops. I mean, literally taming collars, people. Taming collars.
Wait, taming collars drop?
Taming collars drop, really. I mean, that really threw me for a loop. Taming collars. And then the other thing that's got a lot of people PO'd and makes absolutely no sense is if I get a yellow bag with some stuff in it and I check that yellow bag, the yellow bag seems to disappear. Well, what happened to the bag? I want the yellow bag, damn it.
You want the bag?
Well, if I found the yellow bag with stuff in it and I dumped the yellow bag out into my bigger pack, I'm still holding the yellow bag. It doesn't go poof, okay? Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. But again...
But then you would have no reason to craft bags.
Well, if you're going to give away taming collars and scrolls and potions, you might as well just give us the damn bag, okay?
Bags, yeah.
I mean, what does the bag cost? 20 gold? I mean, I sell them for a markup, and I laugh my ass off every time someone buys them because down the street somebody's selling them for like 40 gold. I charge 300 and I sell them like crazy. I don't understand, why some people just don't shop.
It's a gradable bag.
Yeah, but I should get the bag. I just don't get that.
You also sell recipes that if they would find the right town, they could just pick it up for.
Hey, I sell those recipes right in the town you can buy them in, and I make a killing doing it. I know.
Trade secrets.
You want to see something really interesting? Let me show you something really.
You missed the day of selling Gus balls.
No, I'm selling those still too.
Are you still selling them for 500 gold?
500 gold. They sell all the time. But here,
go to Ardorus, find Digit, and buy them from him for 1/5 of the price.
I got up on screen. These are proceeds from my book sale thus far since I've published a book. But let me take a little quick screenshot for you so I can just send it on over so everybody can see it. And I love this shit.
It's like there's so many great ideas, and some of them have not yet come to fruition. And I'm hoping that we start to see them coming, like the regional economies, regional crafting, or like regional resources that are much more specific, that require different ways to get there.
There you go, Jack. That's for you.
Yeah.
Those are book sales receipts at 1,000 gold a pop.
That's funny.
For one gold investment.
Sell this book. That what it says.
Yeah,
what?
Make thousands daily. Yeah.
That what it says. Sell a book. Right.
Well, no, it no longer says that. But
What's
that's
that?
What it used to say.
The copy and sell this book over? Yeah, no, it doesn't say that anymore. No, this is actually a short beginner's guide to how to make money. The original book, yes, was make 10 copies of this and sell it for 1,000. That was the original book back in the day, yes. And that I sold like 70 copies of. I made 70,000 gold off that back in pre-release.
Yeah.
Anyway, I've got a couple hundred of these just waiting for the floodgates to open up on RC Day.
Oh yeah. Oh, wait, hold on. Hey, Gix and List, if y'all are listening, would y'all give Bob a hug from me whenever y'all see him? Thank you.
Give Bob a hug.
Speaking of rabbit holes.
Give Bob a hug. Or anybody from Port that's listening. Go give Bob a hug.
Just go get up from your desk right now. Go over to Bob's desk and just lean in and give him a big hug. There you go.
That's right. And
Lip on the tongue, even. I don't know what, Jack.
well, look what.
Thank you, Alpine, for the 100
If you were friends
bits.
with him on
I
Facebook,
appreciate
you
it.
would know why.
Okay.
Yeah. So yeah. I'm not going to say that
Ooh,
out
200
over the
bits.
air, but he had yeah.
Oh, that's your total. Okay.
But yeah, but go ahead and just give him a hug from me. Thank you.
So you gonna know why he's getting this hug?
No, it was a family thing.
Ah, yes. Okay.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
But yeah.
To be there, I guess.
So now that you derailed that, so where are we going now?
I derailed what? I didn't derail nothing. I didn't tell them to stop and go give Bob a hug. That was not me. I don't care what anybody see. Yeah, see, I love how you try and do that. You do derail the train, you blame me. I tell you.
Projected, man.
That's Laz's fault.
He
man.
gets away with it most times too, which is what kills me.
It's all Laz's fault.
Yeah,
The intro says it. It's all your fault.
that's right. Yeah, well, technical difficulties. Yeah, they don't call me Laz technical difficulties for nothing. Yeah.
So it is Taco Tuesday, and we do have a stand-up corner that we could give to some people.
We do, but you think you can? Yeah, we got time for that. We got
8
time.
minutes.
To
I
go.
think I can squeeze it in.
Well,
there
you
in
know
8
what?
minutes.
Forget about that. Why don't we go to Chris's daily work blog?
Yeah.
And
That,
maybe we can fill a couple minutes with that. I think either way, if we wanted to, we can actually squeeze them both in. But what do you want to do?
no way. Yeah, let's do Chris's blog just because that will give people more to chew on and a little bit more things. So
This will help charge up the rest of the week's conversations. I'm sure.
So last week was a busy week, so no updates.
So
He's
no
super pleased
updates.
with the best release ever. Overall.
Best release ever. I'm telling
Lots
you,
of
every
performance
release.
issues were squashed, and even a few more in the patch releasing shortly. New combat math seems to almost universally be an improvement for players and pets without disrupting balance too much. Other than the fact that you had to multiply the PvP damage by 3. My goal for release 51 is to get it done.
I heard it was just a slight change. Was it a 3-time multiplier, really?
Yeah.
Ooh,
Yeah.
interesting note. I'll keep that in mind.
Well, that's what was posted the other day on the stand-up notes.
Yeah,
or
but,
the patch notes. He may
anyway.
have dialed it back after that.
No, I thought I saw him dial it
a
up
third?
again, but I'll have to go.
Yeah.
I'll have to go verify that.
Yeah, Valo's saying it was increased by a third.
A third, okay.
Yeah. Then he's going to be super focused and might not have time for too many posts. He's going to try to post the big ticket changes as they come up, but likely won't have too much time to reply to player feedback. The minimum damage for chaotic feedback on skill use is 5. Sorry, offhand chaotic feedback users. Reduce the log messages significantly, trying to keep our bandwidth down, and also preparing for a larger audience size, which is going to be awesome. We need that larger audience size because you know what? We need towns to support over 100 people without having any performance issues.
Okay, didn't they just add stuff to the
It's 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. 2 steps forward, 1 step back. It's still progress, okay?
because they're complaining that they're still not getting enough information in the log. So I just want to know where they're going with this, because that's what I'm reading. People want more information. You guys are going no more information. We want more information. You guys are going no more information. Yeah, we got to make up our minds here.
It's because the players will ask stupid things.
Well, no. I mean, truthfully, it ticked me off when I could not see what we were getting in party loot. You know, now, of course...
Well, that is something that's essential, but we know that they're working on that. But
well, again, for a while it was taken out, and then it was just put back in. Now they're going to take it back again. Yeah.
No, that's not pointless. The things that are pointless are like the fact that someone, like a town over, is doing something and dancing, and I can still see them. Although that's an exaggeration. Yeah. That is hyperbole. It is like those types of messages, like someone that, like something like as soon as you enter a scene and a mob on the other side of the scene, it's tracking what that mob is doing.
Gotcha.
So that's where it's minimized pointless logs on their end to balance their metrics server a bit, and they fix the dots doing crits and getting parried, etc.
Nice fix, by the way.
This is a big one. Armor set bonus is gone.
What?
Yeah.
In its place, he's added a bonus to 3 skills in each of the light heavy armor tree based on the number of pieces you are wearing. Bonus works out to about 2.5% per piece worn in addition to the chest. So, for example, Dodge gets a 10% bonus if you're wearing all cloth armor.
Well, then it's not gone, then, is it?
So he's changed the way that it's done. While the armor set was fun, I think it was too rigid and didn't make sense for most armor types.
Right.
It made perfect sense. If you matched your armor type, you got a bonus. What made no sense about that? If you had cloth, yeah.
Well, the way people exploited the armor
well, you mean because they wore chest armor and the chest armor took everything because they couldn't code it right? You mean that problem? That that bug?
The light armor bonus
bug?
did nothing. Yeah.
Well, that wasn't the player's fault.
Yeah, it really was. Shroud man.
When the players figure out that the bonus only comes from the chest piece, of course they're going to take advantage of it. Fix the code. Hello. Well, I guess that's what he did.
Yeah, that's what he did. So he revisualized that. And Valo is trying to say that he hopes that the number of pieces determine your armor skill tree as well.
Well, I guess we're going to have to see this. So let's finish up with that.
Yeah, that would be kind of interesting if you're wearing like 2 light armor pieces and 2 heavy armor pieces. Which tree would it use? That would be interesting, right?
I believe there was a very good reason for the armor set bonus, but yeah, and I think this is going to open up more headaches and complaints. But that's just my visualization at this point.
Yeah. Well, you killed my ability to get through this in 8 minutes.
No, I didn't. You still got
a minute,
40 seconds.
That ability never existed.
He came up with a per armor type bonus, but wasn't super happy with it. I think this makes more sense and can be easily explained in the tooltip for each skill. Edit: your armor type is still based on your chest piece.
There it is.
Yeah. You cannot use both skill trees. I considered changing this to make it whatever you wear more of, but that was going to lead to problems as well. It'd also make the starting experience for many frustrating because they wouldn't be able to use either skill tree until they got 3 pieces of that armor. I have no problems with that. 3 pieces of a specific armor type. Yeah,
that actually makes sense.
He'd also considered making it so you couldn't use tier 2 skills unless you had 2 pieces, and tier 3 unless you had 3 pieces, but I usually go carrot versus stick, and added the bonus per piece instead. I kind of like in order to use that skill tree, you actually have to have 3 pieces, and to receive any benefit, at least 3 pieces from that one armor type. Big change for those people that use poison in the fact that maces, hammers, staves, and wands now all have a minus 25% poison effectiveness bonus. This isn't a balance thing as much as a realism thing.
Wands? Really? Still wands?
Well, it's bludgeons.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
I'll tell you what, if I take this wand and stick it through your heart, you tell me how bludgeon that is. Yeah, I'll tell you what.
Right.
I stick this right through your eardrums. You tell me how bludgeon that is. Yeah, thank you, Zep. Through your eye. Yeah, hello.
Well, if Led Zepp's around, I know where that wand's
Yeah, that's right.
Ice field changes.
Hey.
Led Zepp's gonna slip you that poison in a different style. That's right.
Yeah.
That's right.
Ice field has been changed.
Your mouth.
No. Radius will now be fixed up to 7.5 meters rather than being based on the skill level. Additionally, it will now include a minus 20 cold resist debuff. And Spec is trying to say, don't even joke. That's how Shooter and her met in AOL chat rooms.
AOL chat rooms.
Yeah.
Yep.
He's actually updating this
I
as
thought you
we're
were in
reading it,
school
by the
together.
I was trying to
No, we didn't go to school together.
Oh.
We met because we were hacking the AOL chat rooms and shutting them down. We both got banned from AOL the same day.
Oh, fun. And from there, lifelong friendship was created. That's right.
Yeah,
How you doing, Spec?
how's it
We're
going?
good. Felix is screaming in the background.
I hear. Go attend. Go do the
wants
mommy
that
thing.
tit.
if you need
He
to.
wants that tit. I'm telling you.
I tell you.
Smart
that's
kid.
right.
Smart kid.
But anyway, moving right along, it is that time of the day where we gotta start thanking a few people and giving our shout outs and all that good stuff. So let's move right along. I'm gonna tell you about that NBNN Trinity Avatar app we've got available in the Google Play Store, the Amazon App Store, or the Apple iTunes Store for all your electronic devices. You can take that Trinity Avatar Jones with you wherever you go, even when you go. If you want to check out things like the NBNN Daily Britannia and listen to the radios, read the forums, shop the marketplaces, come chat us up in Discord, or check out what's happening around town today, check out the NBNN Trinity Avatar app, free on all your available app stores out there. Of course, NBNN's community calendar, brought to you today by Spectrum.
That's right. That community calendar is an aggregate of all of the available Google public calendars related to Shroud of the Avatar that guy knows about. If you have a Google public calendar, or if you want to add events to the Shroud community calendar, you can always email that guy at news@nbnn.info, and he'll do something with it. And if you want the NBNN to actually create that yearly calendar of all the finest pictures in and out of the game, you can always email your nudes to nudes@nbnn.info. If we don't get them
NBNN.info.
All times on the community calendar are Central Time in the real world, but we prefer to refer to it as Nude Britannia Time.
Nude Britannia Time.
Yeah, then 12s and 6s, Monday through Friday. You can always listen to two idiots interpreting the news, so you don't have to. A little show called Lunch with Us.
That's right.
At 2 p.m. This afternoon, you do need to join Sean Silverfoot in the PAX Lair Discord channel or in-game and talk about PAX Lair. Anything and everything related to PAX Lair, Sean Silverfoot is available to answer your questions. At 3 p.m., meet on the overworld map outside of Owl's Head. Meet Wintermute off of Cough.
Off cough.
And go off Cough. of COF I forgot what COF stands for. I used to remember. And go do the EVL Euro dungeon crawl.
The Euro
At 5
crawl.
At 5 p.m., AR is going country.
On country.
At 7 p.m. in game, go to the town of Braemar. Go find Malahari. Go explore Chillblain's compendium of pain and suffering.
And suffering. Suffer.
And at the same time, tune into the NBNN Twitch channel to listen to Lunch with Laz and Jack on repeat. Yay. At 7 p.m. on Radio Free Britannia. It's the 70s at 7. Followed by your ear holes getting massaged by none other than the nurse. And that's Nurse Justin.
Nurse.
Changing
Moving
from
to
Thursdays to Tuesdays.
That's right.
For unmedicated schizophrenia, part 2.
Part 2 now becomes
Which now comes
before part 1.
Part 1. Hence the unmedicated schizophrenia.
I tell you,
At 10 p.m.
that finally makes sense.
Yeah. AR is doing, DJ Squirrel's doing Adult Swim.
Squirrel.
And the final event of the evening on Radio Free Britannia is the Record Room. And that's our community calendar this Taco Tuesday, January 30th, in Shroud of the Avatar.
That's right. Alrighty, couple of adjustments out there for you, Justin. Thank you for those messages. You tell me how that changed, if it changed at all. We'll see. But of course, gotta remind you folks that you are watching Lunch with us, Laz and Jack, right here on NBNN.info, twitch.tv/Genesis, twitch.tv/NBNN News. And of course, thank you for all your support out there, watching us in replays, checking us out in rebroadcasts, or just coming on in and joining us. We appreciate all the support you guys give us. And of course, if you want to become a supporter, you can go out to the website, use the donation links found there on either one of our streams, or you can become a monthly supporter and go out to patreon.com/NBNN and become a monthly donator, get some digital goodies, get some physical goodies, and of course our undying support and love for your donations.
Affection.
That's right,
Lots of
and affection, and the I heart you emote. It was spread out
I
though,
love
because
people
we
that
can't.
donate.
We got to spread it out a little.
I love you.
We'll get into that later.
I
Of
love
course,
you if
don't
you donate,
forget,
Mom.
still ongoing, the Merits Fitness app is working with the Airy Fund and Trinity Avatar, bringing you the Airy Fund T-shirt sweepstakes. You can get one of 5 Team Avatar competition shirts by entering daily inside the Merits app. These are the competition shirts that Team Avatar is going to be wearing during the Austin charity run, benefiting the Children Miracle Hospital Network. And, of course, so you can donate by going to airyfund.org. There should be links out there available to you. Or if you need more info, contact Jack or I. Will be more than happy to supply you with the proper links to get you out there. And if Jack's really nice, he may put those out there while I'm doing the sponsors here. Maybe. Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. No, you're not feeling good? Okay.
I wasn't paying attention. What did you just ask?
Links to Airy Fund and the Merits thing for the audience.
Now I've got to go find it.
Well, I'm doing sponsors, so, unless you want to do the sponsors, then I'll go find the links either way.
Well, if I do that, the sponsors will be over in like 30
Yeah, that's right.
seconds.
So, Coil more wands, putting the magic in your hands. If you're looking for a custom wand or stave in game, you got to go find Arius Coilmore. He'll get you all hooked up. Scrota's music service. It's Scrota. It's music and it's a service. He'll bring the whole band along, I'm sure. All you got to do is ask nice, and it's a small fee for Scrota to follow you around playing whatever it is you want to hear for an hour at a pop. The Britannian Mining Company wants you to come down Black Rock Cove and check out all the merchants available for all your crafting needs. If you're looking to buy goods to craft with, if you're looking to open a shop, you're just looking for a busy place to live, go check out Black Rock Cove. Black Rock Cove is located in the Quell region, right next to the town of Exeter, conveniently located next to the Exeter and Elysium mine for your mining convenience and pleasure. RelicsByRiddle.com for all your licensed Shrouded Avatar swag. If you're looking for t-shirts, hats, patches, bumper stickers, you name it, Relics by Riddle's got it. That's right. You can still get your hands on the NBNN I Love This Shit bumper sticker, RelicsByRiddle.com. Only $5. And if you want to save a little bit of money when you check out at RelicsByRiddle.com, mention us, guys. Use the promo code NBNN when you check out. You'll save 10% off your purchase at RelicsByRiddle.com. What happened? WRFB Radio Free Britannia, bringing you the latest in news and entertainment throughout the week. Arius Coilmore at the GMC Top 20 on Mondays. We got the Deco Divas every Tuesday and Wednesday now. Sarah and Andar bringing up the early Thursday, late night Wednesday. We got Omen Crow. Got your late nights covered on Friday and Saturday. And, of course, Wake Up New Britannia every Saturday morning right here on WRFB Radio Free Britannia. And, of course, last but not least, ShroudMarketplace.com for all your virtual vendable needs. Justin, here's your chance. So keep your ears open while Jack tells us a little bit about ShroudMarketplace.com.
You know what? ShroudMarketplace.com is the best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Yes, Justin, we did.
30-second delay.
Over. Well, no, she just texted me that her cell service cut out.
Well, and how did she text you if her cell service cut out?
I don't know.
Shroud math. I don't know.
Shroud math. Anything and everything Shroud related. Over 95 different players registered as vendors on Shroud Marketplace. Every single vendor is responsible for setting their own prices and maintaining their own inventory. Anything and everything from accounts to game gold, crowns of the obsidian, deco packs from the Deco Divas you can get. You can find telethon rewards, old pledge rewards. You can find services, including the best services ever. Just like cheese sign writing
Best
from
services ever.
Yeah, it's like, you know what? If you wanted to offer a service so that someone could reimburse you money for, because time is money, because that cheese sign writing is kind of a pain in the ass.
I gotta love the cheesy writing.
I know. We are also clients of the cheese sign writing
That's
service.
right. We're not just sponsors, we're also clients.
Yeah,
gotta love that stuff.
Or it's like, if you want some in-game music provided for you, you could always pay Scrota's music service thing, where $5 gets you
anything you want.
I know. It's like, time is money, and if someone has the time, someone has the money, and you know what? You can do all kinds of things. Just like if you're looking for an in-game wedding.
That's right. You looking for an in-game wedding? I'm the guy you want to see. Lazarus Long's Weddings and More. It's not just weddings, but a whole lot more. If you're looking for virtue sets, you're looking for goodies, ether vibration amplifiers, you're looking for those wonderful Lord British necklaces, no longer available. The Lord British Silver Serpents necklaces, got a couple available in the store, but mostly if you're looking to get hitched this year in game and you're looking for your venue, you're looking for somebody to do your nuptials for you, come see Laz's Weddings and More, because we'll do custom vows for you. I don't care if you're gonna marry your tree. We'll figure out something for you. You want to marry your best friend, you want to marry your lover, you want to marry your mistress, That's right. You want to marry your sheep, we'll get you covered there, Led Zepp. You want an above-ground wedding, an underground wedding, a lakeside wedding, a seaside wedding. You name it, we've got it. Right here, Weddings and More by Laz.
That's right. ShroudMarketplace.com, the best place to go buy or sell anything Shroud of the Avatar related. Real money transactions.
That's
Because
right.
you know what? It's allowed. It's permissible. It is not violating anything. Yay!
All those vendors
You know
can't be
what?
wrong.
It's time for us to thank the most
I
important
know.
people
I
around
hate
here.
when that happens.
I know. We have to thank everybody that's donated.
We love you
Love you.
guys. That's right.
We love you a lot more. Than
Alpine, thank you for the bits today. Appreciate it very
Yeah.
much. Of course,
Yes.
everybody who donates to us, always appreciated. We love you guys and we love this shit. But of course, we'll be back with more news, sports, entertainment, crazy wild happenings, the latest hijinks and shenanigans right here on the lot tomorrow. Till then, I'm Laz.
I'm Jack.
And we are NBNN. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you all tomorrow.
Bye-bye, everybody. Bye-bye.
Bye. Thank you again.